Welcome to today's show. Today we're going to be going over new stock flow to flow forecast put average Bitcoin price at 288,000 by 2024. Also on today's news, Tether just printed another 240 mil as demand for Bitcoin flourish. We're also going to be looking at Chinese court declare Ethereum legal property with economy value. Also on today's news, World Economic Forum released blockchain toolkit to fix broken food supply chains. And last but not least, Bitcoin price briefly hit $9,000 before a fake out dumped to $8,000 in minutes. We're also going to be looking at the Bitcoin price and where they are likely to go. As you can see, Bitcoin is trading at $8,761. Also, discover how to earn Ethereum daily. Few money direct to your Ethereum wallet with this simple, lucrative Ethereum smart contract system. If you'd like to learn more about it, click on the link below. Welcome to today's show. On today's first news, the latest version of a popular and thus far accurate Bitcoin price model predict that the top ranked cryptocurrency on CoinMarketCap should trade for an average price of $288,000, and it could happen this year. In the blog post introduced the third incarnation of the stock to flow S2F model on April 27. Analyst PlanB revealed calculations that are taking his forecast ever higher. This time, gold and silver join, combining BTC to create a new BTC S2F cross-asset model, or S2FX. Stock to flow calculates a value based on a supply of new Bitcoin entering circulation through the mining versus the existing supply or stock. The retroactive application confirmed that the model is extremely competent at a charging Bitcoin growth, with even last month 60% drop still falling within its predicted range. Prior to X2FX, an upgrade stock to flow chart put Bitcoin in US dollar as an average of around 100,000 between 2020 and 2024. With the release of a new version, however, the prediction has almost tripled overnight. The S2FX model formula can be used to estimate the market value of the next Bitcoin phase in cluster. Bitcoin S2F will be 56 in 2020 in 2024. This translated into Bitcoin price given $9 million Bitcoin in 2020 and 2024 of $288,000, as you can see from the chart below. S2FX introduced the idea of a cluster for Bitcoin as it moved various cases. According to PlanB, the cryptocurrency has already been considered as proof of concept for payment as e-gold and currently as financial asset. Each tag accompanies a cluster of price point on the S2F chart, and each cluster gives markedly different price forecasts. Each of the four identified Bitcoin cluster has very different S2F market value combination that seem to be consistent with the halving in the changing Bitcoin narrative, he continued. So far, it is the financial asset cluster which has produced the largest S2F value in the market value, 25.1 and 114 billion respectively. Under S2FX and S2F value of Bitcoin market value should balloon to $2.5 trillion, corresponding to a price per coin of $288,000. The upgrade was not without its detractor. Having previously criticized earlier work, the high-volume Bitcoin trade known as JOE007 took a fresh swipe at stock to flow, arguing that PlanB should include more assets such as controversial altcoin, Bitcoin Silver. I think PlanB made a step in the right direction by including more assets in his model. Solid work, he tweeted on Tuesday, as you can see from the post below. And furthermore, comment JOE007 claimed that Bitcoin upcoming halving is already priced in to Bitcoin USD, and the next month event will precede a price crash. The Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin, meanwhile, is almost those with reservation about stock to stock. On our next story, demand for Bitcoin has been skyrocketing in recent time. Newfound excitement from investors coming mere weeks before the benchmark cryptocurrency undergo its highly anticipated mining reward halving event. The short-term implication of halving on Bitcoin price are debatable, but it is an undoubtedly bullish event for a long-term perspective, as it reduced the crypto annual inflation rate by 50%. The surging demand for Bitcoin is elucidated while looking toward the accumulation rates among the whales, and can also be seen by the massive issuance of freshly minted Tether USD. Tether just printed another 240 mil. Here's why that's a big deal. The so-called Tether printer has been long watched by the cryptocurrency investor as an indicator of where Bitcoin might trend. The issuance of the USDT token is a decisively bullish or bearish occurrence in itself, as it can suggest that the demand for the token is rising due to trade, fleeing position, and volatile digital asset. It can also mean that the money is entering the market USDT as a getaway, with this stablecoin growth being a sign of the heightened demand for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. Today, another 240 mil worth of USDT was printed, as reported by the Well Alert, a popular Twitter account that announced notably supply movement within the crypto market. As you can see from the tweet below, there were two transactions. One was for 120 mil, and the other one was another 120 mil. Tether CTO Pablo Andono was quick to respond to this tweet, explaining that 120 mil of total 200 mil issuance was inventory replenished. This is a sign that demand for the stablecoin is on the up. Although in the near term, this isn't conclusive bullish for Bitcoin, it's highly probable that this money will ultimately be siphoned into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency, acting as a war chest for the market. Demand for the Bitcoin surge as well into full accumulation. The massive spike seen in the Tether issuance is one of the side increase of investor activity in the market. But another more overly bullish side is the recent accumulation undertaken by Bitcoin whales. As reported by Crypto State last week, data from the analysis platform Glassnode showed that 2020 has been a year of accumulation for so-called Bitcoin whales. Bitcoin is currently ranked number 1 by the market cap and is up 0.16% over the past 24 hours. Bitcoin has a market cap of 142.4 billion with a 24-hour volume of 34.64 billion. A district court in China has reportedly ruled that Ethereum cryptocurrency is legal property within economic value. This ruling followed as a couple of other verdicts on the large legality of cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin by various Chinese courts. While cryptocurrency is not legal tender in China, people can hold and transfer them like property. The Shenzhen Futian District People Court in Gov'T Province, China has ruled that Ethereum is legal property, protected by the Chinese law. Local media reported last week, this means that the Chinese are not barred from owning or transferring the cryptocurrency. Local publication 8 Bitcoin explained, adding that according to the court ruling, crypto assets represented by Ethereum have economic value and can be traded publicly. The case involved a blockchain engineer known by the name Li, who worked at a company called Shenzhen Ninja Technology Co. In March last year. The following month, he participated in a project called Holdstar, a joint venture between his company and the Shenzhen Hold Trade. Plaintiff of the case, Li was in possession of the project private key and payment password. He left his employer on March 31st last year, after his probationary period ended. Unhappy with the termination, Li used the Holdstar project private key and payment password on June 20, 2019 to log on a Holdstar account, and at the cryptocurrency exchange platform Token, he allegedly stole 3 Ethereum in 4 billion hold coin. The court also found that on July 15, 2019, Li stole additional of 0.4 Ethereum from the same account using the same credential. The news outlet detailed he proceeded to transfer the plaintiff cryptocurrency to his own account, OKEX and Token. According to the transaction record provided by Hold, the value of the supposedly stolen Ethereum was more than 6,000 in Chinese yuan, which is $846 in US dollars. Li He has returned all the hold coin in the zero point 0.4 Ethereum he took, in addition to paying the plaintiff 5,536.99 yuan. He was sentenced to 7 months in prison in order to pay a fine of 2,000 yuan. This is not the first time a Chinese court has ruled that cryptocurrency is property. In 2018, in Shenzhen Court of International Arbitration ruled in favor of protecting a liquidity transfer agreement involving Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Bitcoin Diamond. In the same year, Shenzhen, Hong Kong District Court found that Ethereum was properly protected by Chinese law in a general legal sense. While China does not recognize the mandatory properties of cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, the court has said that at the time we can simply deny that the Ethereum should be protected by the law as a general property. On our next goal, while the internet has enabled a wide worse supermassive digital file can be sent globally in seconds, the war shipping order has largely been trapped in the 1950s. Accounting technology relying more on paper bills of lading and phone calls to document the shipment of goods than the benefits of an online comment. The modernization of this process has largely been hamstrung by two factors: competitors and even partners who don't trust each other with the valuable accounting record and therefore keeping largely redundant files that need to be constantly audited. And then there are certain legal responsibilities that come with accepting one of those paper bills, laden and the accompanying goods. In theory, the solution to both of these problems could be blockchain, the accounting technology behind Bitcoin that lets strangers do business with each other without sharing their personal information, and that can be proved a digital object is only in one place at a time. So in September 2018, the World Economic Forum, WEF, started looking into the war agent supply chain infrastructure and how blockchain could fix it. Back then, few people outside the blockchain world care about the food supply chain. While foodborne illness were estimated to cost the US $90 billion in revenue annually, that was just a fraction of the $660 billion in revenue generated by the supermarket and grocery store industries. Then COVID-19 hit, and that aging infrastructure was made painfully evident. While restaurant, hotel, tourist destination that account for as much as half of the food purchase were shut down to prevent the spread of the deadly disease, milk, bread, vegetable, and a wide range of other perishable products vanished from grocery store shelves. Farmers unable to recalibrate their supply chain from wholesale to retail were forced to tilt their crop back into the soil. Milk was dumped down the drain. Now, 18 months after the WEF started in research, its finding released today as both PDF and interactive online service. Hardly be more relevant. Called it the Resigning Trust, a blockchain deployment toolkit. The project is the result of interview public and private companies in 2020 government to extract the project head from described as nascent insight and failure of some of the largest project ever launched in blockchain. If UX goes her way, the project will result in hundreds of complete proof of concept finally implement to fix the war increased frail supply chain. Those proof of concept are now being taken up and dusted off again. Who also lead the foreign blockchain work. And I do think that this time, what we're seeing with this pandemic, there are going to be a lot of more momentum to really make sure that things that should have been taken care of during the other supply chain disruption are really taken seriously this time. The toolkit details step-by-step process for how to assemble an ecosystem of participants that will all benefit from moving some process to a share. Distribute ledgers and how to solve both technical and non-technical problems, including the 80 corporate participating in state-owned Saudi Aramco. Made news last year after going public with $2 trillion valuation. Deloitte, in the same Big Four accounting firm who had previously published a report finding that 92% of all blockchain projects were dormant or dead. While the toolkit is to help executive and develop using any supply chain. The targeting of the oil and especially the food industry is particularly pertinent. Among the 5 pilot partners who tested the toolkit before it was routed out today, Aramco, the most valuable publicly traded company ever. In the toolkit itself, Saudi Aramco Chief Digital Officer Bailout, kill me the comment if I say his name wrong, say its recommendation was drawn from an unparalleled community of business and technology experts. Not all of those contributors came from such giant companies. In fact, with the 3 other pilot partners from much smaller private institutions in the United States, Arab, and 1 from Canada, Gov'T say she hoped the lesson learned from the larger company involved will help others with the smaller budget better capitalize the technology. We need to make sure that we level the playing field on a small and medium-sized enterprise in an emerging market. She said there is many today that do not have access to best-in-class information. Experts do not have the budget to hire consultants, and the toolkit is combination of the best practice. Also, we're going to be looking at the crypto price right now. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at $8,769. XRP is on the red. It's trading at 21 cents per coin. EOS is also on the red. It's trading at $2.85. Ethereum is trading at $206. Bitcoin Cash is trading at $250. Bitcoin Silver is trading at $207. Chainlink is trading at $3.69. And you know we saved the best for last. On May 31st, the Bitcoin price briefly hit $9,000, achieving a new 2019 high in a powerful recovery from around $8,500. Within minutes, the Bitcoin price crashed from $9,000 to $8,200, falling as low as $8,000 on Bitsnap. The technical analysts considered the sudden rally of Bitcoin price and upstruck dump to be a case of fake out breakout fueled by liquidation of contract on BitMEX. Was it a case of Bitcoin manipulation? Although a tragic decline in the Bitcoin price at a pace in which it fell as soon as it reached $9,000 was largely unexpected by many traders, as cryptocurrency technical analyst Josh Rader said, the trend resembled a classic fake out pattern, as you can see from the post below. James Chen, the director of trading Investopia and former Gain Capital head of research, explained a fake out as a fake out is a term used in technical analysts to refer to a situation in which traders enter into a position in anticipation of a future transaction signal or price move, but the signal, the movement never developed, and the asset moved in the opposite direction. The technical indicator points sustainable momentum for Bitcoin in the near term, but as in an upstrip sell occur, both short-term and long-term contracts on BitMEX were liquidated, further accelerating the rate in which Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market fell. In a short term, one cryptocurrency trader knows to the community as main emphasized that it is crucial for Bitcoin defend its 8,200 support level. 8,200 level is a key for the bulls, IMO. If it's think we fall much further, as we can see, it has been very important level for a while. A potential short, not sure if we get it, while will be lower than 8,700. If we can regain 8,700, I think we get a net long, the trader said. Due to the wild volatility of Bitcoin in the recent weeks, many traders have suggested that the remaining bullish on a macro level, but remain unclear about the short-term trends of dominant cryptocurrency. Based on the technical indicator, traders foresee the Bitcoin price demonstrating a sign of recovery. If it remains above $8,000 and $200 with the strength, supplement with the relative high volume. I'm not smart enough to know what happened next, but I'm smart enough to know that I don't know. I'm still macro bullish. We're officially in the bull market. On a grain scale, I'm favoring long over short term from here on out, but not here, not now. I will be patient and wait. Another trader. Thank you for watching Crypto Top 5 News and Update. This has been your boy Ismael. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.